Hi cheese fans! Last weekend I was in the city of Bath in Somerset, and before we start I'm gonna have to say that we talked to a lot of people who were from Bath, including a tour guide who I think was probably some sort of actor, and all of them said Bath. No one said Bath or Beth or Buth or Bath or Bith. Bath. Everyone spoke properly and said Bath, so let's put that myth to bed. So I did buy some local cheeses anyway in Bath, and I bought these cheeses from Nibbles Cheese Shop, I think it's called. I'll check for you, on the market, the Grosvenor Market, and they are all local cheeses from Bath, all made by the same producer, which I think is Park Farm. So there is this one, which is probably the one you'll be most familiar with, Bath soft cheese. Which I know they sell this in booths here. They have a stall on Borough Market, I think, this company. You will see this cheese in a lot of places. It is a soft cheese, as you can see, like a kind of square of brie, but really mushroomy camembert smell, really good. So I'll let you know what that one's like. This one, Bath Blue. A cow's milk cheese. They're all cow's milk cheese. They call it organic cheese. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. So this is the Bath Blue cheese that's wrapped up at the moment, but I'll get that out for you. Even through that cellophane, it smells gorgeous. And then this one is called Wyfe of Bath. As you can see, it looks really like a Gouda cheese, but we'll find out more about that when we taste it. You can see it's got some lovely little holes in it there. And this company also do one, I think, called Merry Wyfe. So, as you know, an ideal cheese board should have a hard, a soft and a blue. So we've got those here. If you wanted to expand, to a goat, they do one. A washed rind, sorry, it's a washed rind cheese. I don't think they do a goat. I think this is all cow's milk cheeses. Now, just before we go on to the cheeses, they do in Bath have a branch of Paxton and Whitfield. Now, I did buy some cheeses from here. I bought some Bouton Dock, which are these little goat's cheese, little goat's cheeses on a stick, and they're supposed to be shaped like a pear. Well, we ate them in the street outside. They didn't last long, but Paxton and Whitfield now do their own port, tawny port. They're also doing some champagne. One from Champagne, obviously, and then one from, I think, Sussex. I couldn't comment on them, but I will let you know how this goes. With these cheeses, as I say, what's local goes with what's local. These are from Bath in Somerset. I would recommend a Somerset cider with these, and there are loads of them. And if you go to the pubs down there, quite a lot of them have, like they do with real ales in a lot of places. Hi, so the verdicts are in for all three of the cheeses. I'll start with the Bath soft cheese, because this is probably the one that you're most likely to come across. They do stock it in a lot of places. In fact, when I came back from Bath, they actually had it in the local booths cheaper than it was in Bath where I bought it. You probably recognise the packaging. I did show it you earlier. I love these kind of cheeses where the packaging is lovely and white and innocent, and the cheese is lovely and pale and bloomy, and it just looks like butter wouldn't melt, and then they've got real complex flavour. And this one didn't disappoint. It's a bit like a Pont l'Evêque French cheese. It started out lots of cabbage and compost in the smell, really manure, stale urine. The website says mushroom and lemon, and that's really strange because I bought another cheese from Allsop and Walker called Idlehour that was recommended, which is not the same kind of cheese at all, but they describe it as tasting of lemon and mushrooms, and I didn't get that at all. And I wonder if these people just write like these cheese websites, I don't know. But I did get some mushroom from this, but it did taste really like vegetable scraps. But then when I was writing my tasting notes, I did write, it stopped. And so I'd had it out of the fridge for a while, enjoying probably a pig pool, because that's the big thing in this house at the moment. And when you take your cheese out of the fridge and it comes to room temperature, and the night goes on, the flavours often change. And with this they didn't. It just kind of stopped. but really good cheese. I would recommend it. The next one was the Wyfe of Bath, which obviously is like a Gouda cheese. Now, when I was writing down bits of notes, all three of the cheeses I've written salt. Now, I have actually, full disclaimer, I've given up smoking, so this is day 41. I know, it's not all that. I'm not finding it as great as they tell you it's going to be, let's put it that way. So maybe my taste buds are a little bit salt sensitive, but I did feel all three of these cheeses were very salty. So this Wyfe of Bath, and I don't know if you can see from the colour, it's lovely and yellow with like the tan outside, and I get a little bit fanciful when I've been drinking, so I'd written that the colour was more sunset than sunrise. Okay, I hope you can see that. Obviously, the overwhelming taste that I got from this was of fudge. Really fudgy, gorgeous cheese. Not like a kind of mature Gouda, but more like when you get the semi-mature ones, where they're not really young and bouncy, but they're somewhere in the middle. Lots of flavour to it, really good. And then the final one, and this is the blue, the Bath Blue. Now, this was my Romantic Leeds favourite of the three. Here it is, and I've just written salt over and over again. So I'm going to give it another go. It does have, I mean, the bluing is gorgeous, and it's more like those kind of velvety cave kind of blue holes rather than the steel sort of I don't know how to describe it. Well, steel's been shoved in. I might have to edit that bit out. Okay, so I'm going to give it another go. So here we go. Yeah, absolutely beautiful bluing. The cheese a little bit of yellow. Yeah, no, it's nice. It is really salty. There's a Brighton blue that I've had as well. That's really salty. And that seems okay because Brighton's by the sea. So, funnily enough, this one has got like more mushroom to the flavour at the moment. There is a little bit of sharpness. Again, not as sharp as Stilton, but then very few blue cheeses are actually as sharp as Stilton. So the three of these cheeses, anyway, they're all cow's milk cheeses. So you've got a harder, soft and a blue. Park Farm is the dairy that makes them, and you can order them online. The blue did win, actually, a Supreme Champion in 2014 at the World Cheese Awards. So it is a good blue cheese. They're all good cheeses, actually. Give them a try, and I'll be back with some other cheeses soon. Bye. Bye.